Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers, and I'm kind of laughing because as I was typing out that title, I'm like, holy cow, I'm going to get some hate mail, I'm going to get some people unfollowing our page, etc. I hope not. I hope you can take this in. Coffee is probably even more of a heated topic than almost anything out there that I get with patients. So coffee can be great. Coffee has a lot of actual benefits to it. There's research all over the place that you can find that coffee is constructive, that the caffeine can actually have some value. It can actually nourish your body. It's good antioxidants. It can help some. I used to do bulletproof coffee where we take coffee, either MCT or coconut oil and grass-fed butter, blend it up, and drink that throughout the morning. It can be a little bit of a stimulant to the brain. If someone forgets to give their kid Ritalin, Adderall, something like that at school, they will give the kids coffee, and it has a similar effect to the brain. It can help people focus, some different things. But for a lot of you out there, coffee has become a crutch, and coffee has become this thing that what happens if you don't have it. I'm all for using different things for different results. So if somebody really wants to have a little bit of marijuana to relax once in a while, okay. If somebody needs a glass of wine to relax or with their friends or whatever, that's okay. But once somebody becomes basically, hey Misty, good to see you out there. If somebody becomes basically, and not even addicted to it, but just needing that whatever to get a desired result that they can't get from other places, then it becomes a problem. Then it becomes that there's underlying imbalances that are leading somebody to get there. So if somebody comes in and they're drinking 6 beers a night, and that's because they can't sleep, and it's the only way they can shut their brain down so they can sleep, hey, let's fix why the brain's doing that. And if you want a beer, have a beer, but not because you have to. Same thing with coffee, same thing with caffeine. If you have to have that coffee, if you have to have that caffeine, oh my gosh, I'm crashing in the afternoon, oh, I just can't even get going in the morning, I'm having a headache without it, any of those things, then you are having this reliance on caffeine and on coffee itself. And not only is it giving you this little pep me up every time, but it's going to be whipping your adrenals. Your adrenals are your stress glands. They're going to respond to stress of all different types. Jobs and cars and kids and COVID and presidents and elections and all these different things. And yet what we have to do is figure out where those underlying imbalances. Hey Debbie, good to see you. I'll answer that question in a second. So where are those underlying imbalances, and what can we do to ultimately jumpstart the body, get it working so that you don't need coffee? Some people, they just love the smell of their coffee. They go, that coffee, this isn't coffee. That coffee just smells so good. I just love that smell of coffee. And yeah, that's right, Misty. Some people, it actually has this counter effect where the caffeine, everything will hurt their digestive tract, will rev up their brain too much. But for a lot of you out there, you're using it as a crutch. So that's the whole functional medicine approach, is to get to the underlying why, figure out why the body needs this stimulant, why the body needs this little oomph, this jump start, and what you can do differently about it. And so that's what I encourage you to focus on. And when you get your blood work run, when you look at your brain map, when you look at symptom surveys, all these different things, what systems are out of balance? And as you figure out which ones are out of balance, then we go through that process of reversing any of the damage and ultimately fixing it so that you don't have to have coffee. You don't have to have that 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups, or in the afternoon have another one. Or is it Red Bull? Or is it any of these other drinks or relaxation devices? Any of these things. So you've got to be able to address those underlying whys, and then if you still want some, but doing it every day, whipping the adrenals even more, is going to be a problem long term. So there was a question about what you can do for the adrenals otherwise. Well, the number one stressor to the adrenal glands is actually blood sugar swings. So it's the highs and it's the lows. So we know that if someone's blood sugar's all over the place, high and low, they are stressing out their adrenals way more than they should be. So what do? Well, you got to stabilize that blood sugar. But also, are you getting a good night's sleep? Are you doing all these other things that we know can regenerate and rebuild adrenals? There is no magic adrenal supplement. We have some that we use, but there is no perfect thing. Cynthia recently cut out morning coffee, but still have an occasional cup. Better for my digestive system. Awesome. And that's what you need to do, Cynthia. That's what we're talking about. If you want one here and there, that's fine. But if you're needing it to get up and go, you've got to fix the underlying why. You've got to fix why your body's depleted in the first place. So great to see everybody on the call this morning. If you've got any questions, any other comments, go and put those down below. Share this with all of your coffee drinking friends. We know that I'll probably get some hate mail and everything, but we know that they've got to figure out why they need that coffee in the first place. That person at work, your partner, whatever it is, they're drinking too much coffee and you know it. Share this with them and let them know that there is hope for them yet. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.